Hello everyone! We are here to work on my mini library, and today we are working on the sofa. I wouldn't call it a sofa, I would call it like an armchair, but they're calling it a sofa, and it takes up an entire page worth of instructions. So let's just get right into it. If you have not seen the previous episodes, please do so. To do a little recap, I'm going to show you the pieces that I have built previously in day one's episodes. So I built a little ladder, a side table with a cute little piece of paper on top of it, a shelf that will eventually be filled with little books that I have to build, a yellow shelf and a little red shelf, a yellow shelf with some magazine racks on the side, and then our biggest piece, which is like the main part of our bookshelf. This one was a doozy because it was my first piece. But now I have learned, I have grown more patient, and now we're going to do the sofa. And yes, I'm wearing my fancy red robe because we're feeling fancy today. So the first thing it says is to mark the pattern onto the red fabric. My red fabric came a little folded, but we're gonna work with it. It gave me 2 pieces of fabric. I don't know if I'm going to need it, but let's try and just use this one in case we need to use the red one for later. Alrighty, now we have the marks, and it says cut along the mark and complete 2 pieces. What does that mean, complete 2 pieces? I guess they mean do the 2 sides of the chair. That's what I'm thinking. So we're just gonna cut along the side and hope for the best. This episode, we're just hoping for the best. Oh, I don't think my scissors are made to cut fabric. The chair matches my aesthetic for today, so we appreciate that. Okie dokie. I don't know if we're going to need these pieces of fabric later, so we're just gonna keep them to the side. Now, it says, cut along the mark, complete 2 pieces. Sure. Now, we're going to poke out these wooden pieces, which are gonna be like the basis for the chair. Hello? I think we need these pieces. Yeah, we do. That hurt. Didn't get any splinters though. And now it says to cut the corners. That way we could like fold the fabric over this piece of wood. So I'm gonna cut the corners to the best of our ability. This is difficult when you don't have a fabric scissor. That's as good as it's gonna get. 1 piece. Now we do the second piece. Thinking. It would be this way. Not that it matters when you're cutting it, but still. I don't want to mess this up. Alrighty, now that we have those 2 pieces, it says cut a 10 to 15 millimeter fabric and paste as shown. That seems like a 10 millimeter fabric, and I'm sure that this looks like a 10 millimeter fabric. Sure, interesting. Getting the glue out for today, finally. And they want me to paste like the inner corner. I don't know why, but again, I'm not the one who designed this shelf. Not bookshelf, this chair. I don't know why. This is stupid. Anyway, We're gonna do it. And then the other side. This seems like a waste of time, but it happened. There we go. Let's get a bigger piece. I don't know what 10 millimeters looks like, but I mean, there we go. Now it says glue the border of the cloth. Glue the border of the cloth onto the border. They made it sound complicated. So we're basically just gluing. Where's my tweezers? We're just gluing the fabric over the wood. Oh, this seems difficult. Oh yeah. This is much more difficult than I thought it would be. I didn't do the corners that well, and I don't know how to like keep them down. Oh no, this chair's not looking cute. But I mean, who's gonna sit in it besides like hypothetical mice? We're building for our mice library. Oh wait, I brought supplies for this. I brought these little purses to hold it down while it dries. Wait, is this even gonna work? Yes, it will. Oh my god. Look at me preparing beforehand, like Martha Stewart would want me to. Okay, this chair looks hideous, but actually the other side looks pretty good. I mean, you can't really see it because it's far away, but should we get another purse? I brought multiple. I can't believe I forgot that I had them. We're gonna trim off the excess fabric later. Okay, that side of the chair is done. What a mess. And now we have this side. Let's get the purses ready though. Boom. Okay, which side would be best to start with? Let's start with the top. Yeah, we're gonna need like a purse for every angle. I don't know what you guys call these, but I call them purses because they look like a purse. Okay, yeah, because this doesn't stay down. And my hands are full of glue, so like, it's like sticking to me. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is terrible. Whoever thought of this chair idea, yeah, terrible idea. RIP to my hands that were clean like 2 minutes ago. Why won't it stay down? Oh, okay. I mean, that's as good as it's gonna get. Now it says paste down. They want me to do the same exact thing, but to the paper. Excuse me? What? That's so stupid. I'm not a fan of this chair whatsoever. Like, you think it was hard to glue fabric onto little fake pieces of wood? Try gluing fabric onto a flimsy little piece of paper. Goodness gracious. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna follow those directions. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut out these pieces. I'm going to trace it onto the red fabric and just paste the fabric onto the exposed pieces of wood and call it a day. I'm not wrapping it around this piece of flimsy paper. That's like not possible. My hands are so sticky, it's just sticking onto everything. It's like that part in National Lampoons when he's full of sap and he's just sticking onto everything. It's easier if you just cut along the edge. That way you don't have to cut off that one piece. I think my idea is gonna work better than their idea. So let's see. I could go for some coffee, but I'm busy building a chair for a hypothetical mouse. God, this is such a mess. I've never been this sloppy with a craft. God, did that sound like a Martha Stewart-y thing to say? Like I'm just like always out here crafting? Yes, I am! Also, my hair looks cute today. I would like people to appreciate it. Please comment down below that my hair looks cute so I can feel validated. Okay. We're gonna risk it all and take off these little purses. I think they actually worked in holding down the fabric, but I mean the fabric looks like shit. So we're gonna cut off the excess corners, the like not cute parts. And let's flip to the other side to see what it looks like. It looks okay. It looks decent. So we'll do the same for the other side. God, I'm creating a mess in the workspace today. Let's clean this up. I put that away, but I'm probably gonna need to use the purses in like 2 seconds. Okay, now we're going to just straight up glue this fabric onto this side because I'm not putting it over a piece of paper. It's just not realistic. So we cover up our problems like this and cover up our mistakes, clean up the glue a bit, and let it rest. I don't think I needed that much glue, but whatever. Cover up our problems again. Let's use the tweezer to make it neater. And there we go. That was so much easier than putting it over a piece of paper. No, we don't have time for that. Alrighty. So we skipped those 2 steps. And now complete A2 in the same way. Use E2. Yeah, we're not doing that. So now we're gonna cover this. But we have to do that cutting the corners crap again. And we can't even cut corners when cutting corners. You get it? Do you get my joke? How do they want me to cut it? They want me to cut it way too much. Yeah, we're cutting corners and cutting these corners. Okay. So let's get these purses out. We know we're gonna need to use them. And let's do the sides. I feel like the sides will be easiest to do first. And of course they're not. Of course, no. They're still difficult and annoying. But I mean, we did it. Is it crooked? It is. It's not even sticking down. There. This chair is such a hassle. Such a hassle. For no damn reason, too. That's what's funny. Like, I can't get a break with this chair. Okay. They're gonna want me to do that paper thing again, and again, we're not going to do that because it's dumb. It doesn't even stick. This is like my villain origin story. You're watching the female version of Joker right now. Like, you're seeing me slowly lose it. It doesn't even stick. Okay. Put a purse on it and forget about it. Okay. Now we're doing the same exact thing where we cut out the border. Maybe we could use this piece of fabric. Oh, hell yeah, we're gonna use this piece of fabric. Because we only have so much red fabric to use. Okay. We created our little like tombstone looking fabric. Now we're just quickly cutting it out. I basically just learned that this glue and this fabric material do not mix whatsoever. And it's gonna be a hassle because I have to use the fabric glue and the fabric together in the next item that we're making. Oh my god, I have so much glue all over me. It's just like, it does not come off. How am I supposed to glue things if I have to get a wipey? I'll be right back. I can't use my fingers. Cleaned my hands so they could actually function. And now let's glue this crap together. I hate this chair. I hate it so much. I hate it more than the original first bookshelf that I built that just like tested my patience. This chair is dumb. 10 out of 10 would not sit on this chair. Such a dumb chair. We're just gonna do like a squiggle effect and plop it on. Use the tweezer. And there we go. We have a prettier version of this chair. Okay, what's the next step in this absolute crap that is this chair? Now, they want me to glue these two together, which is dumb because like, why wouldn't you just give me a thicker piece of wood? I don't know. And then they want me to cover it in fabric to create the basis of my chair. I mean, sure. We can't critique every step of this process, so I'll keep that to myself. Okay, these two are glued down. Now we have to cut out this, which looks like an absolute hassle. Okay, I cut out these pieces off camera so you wouldn't have to deal with how boring that was. So now I'm going to glue it in. But the question is how? I truly don't know what I'm doing. I think they want me to cut here. This one's gonna be our trial. And if it's ugly, we'll just put it at the bottom. Don't fail me now. Quickly just plop a purse onto that. I don't know how they want me to do these corners. Oh, I think I see what they're doing. No, I do not see what they're doing. We'll just do that for now. I feel like I should just build this chair off camera because it's so tedious. Like, should it have to take this many purses to build a chair? I don't know. Okay, that's one. Wow, beautiful. I just want to assemble this chair. I feel like I've just become a fabric cover person and I've done no building. Oh god, this looks hideous. Ugh, screw that, jeez. So apparently we need the bottom that I just built to create the basis of the chair. So I'm going to have to wait for it to dry. But like, screw it, right? Let's just do it. Let's do it, baby. I know the law. This is gonna be the ugliest addition to my mini library, but not all rooms are beautiful in every aspect. So, there we go. We just glued it together, called it a day, because there's nothing else we can do at this point to make it look prettier. Okay. Okay, now it says to paste the sides of the chair together. I mean, I don't know if that'll work, considering we very much established the fact that this glue and these types of fabrics do not work well together. I'm not proud of this piece. It makes me sad. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. From your perspective, this chair looks beautiful. From like a close-up, analytical, actually looking at it perspective, it's terrible. I mean, there we go. There we go. That's the chair. That's what it looks like, and there's no going back. It's, can you see this? It's covered in glue. Okay, the next step is to paste the little bottoms, like the little foot holders, on the corners of the chair. Hopefully I'm doing this right. Oops, I almost did it wrong. I feel like they wanted me to put it in a little bit closer together, but I mean, it stands up. It's a chair. It's a thing that I built. Is it a thing that you want to necessarily look at? No, it's pretty bad. But here, we built the chair, and now we're going to put it aside and let it dry, and we're never going to look at it again. That was a thing that we did.